Hi, welcome to my channel. I invite you to join me as I take a few things off my to-do list. Hopefully I can take them off faster than new things will get added, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, nice to have you along. If you have any questions about how I made something or maybe some project you might want to see done, go ahead and just add it to the comments. You never know. Thanks. Hi, we're going to measure the area for a bookcase. So we just want to make sure that we got enough area here to see what we're dealing with. Not quite 3 feet. (8'3". That'll be the area that we're going to put a bookcase in. Okay, this is kind of what we're looking at right now. We're basically looking at a Gothic bookcase. Basically, we're going to try and rough it in on the area that we have available without having to commit too much material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut back some of the shelves, only by maybe a quarter of an inch, half an inch, so this way we can still utilize that material in the stiles. The stiles are 1.5 inches wide, but this way we don't have to purchase more material, and we have plenty of room anyways on those shelves. So that's kind of what we're looking at with this. Hi, we're back. We're going to cut some wood. I gotta get it set up first. All right. Forgot my push stick. Hello.
Hello. Just coming in for some kisses. I'm going in the house.
Okay.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Forlorn.
Look at her ears moving. And she's like, are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Are they planning a big surprise for me? Look at her ears.
Yeah.
It's like they're you know, like an antenna, like it's trying to find this. Look at her ears. They're trying to find. Look at her trying to find. Eva. Oh, where's Eva? Eva. Eva. Mama's going in the house, poor girl. Okay, so I got laundry I gotta do today. I gotta put away clothes.
Okay.
So that you're not naked tomorrow going to work.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm sure that my guys appreciate that. All right, first cut's done. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the shelf width. Let's check for square. Ooh, square. Waste. Waste. All right, we're going to pause here because I got to get set for the next one. You'll notice I only did 9 instead of 10 shelves. Well, it's because we don't want to make more waste than what we need to. So we're going to leave this for now, and we'll get back to it later. Okay, so we're going to cut one more shelf, but we're not going to cut it down because we're going to need that extra 1.5 inches for the top and the bottom pieces. This way we don't have to buy more material. So we'll just cut up one more. And then we'll trim it down after. All right, we have our 10. We'll save one like these for a future project coming up. Next, we're going to do an exact measurement because now we have different size materials. Before they used to all be 3/4. Now they're more like 11/13 or something that matter, or some that nature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them all up so this way I can figure out exactly how big the backing is going to be. So yeah, so we're going to do that next. $33 1/8 for the backing. Guess somebody put some staples in there. $33 1/8. Okay, so I'm I'm thinking probably the best way to join the backs. You don't really have to join the backs, but I like to overstrength things whenever I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a biscuit joiner, and I'm going to join the backs so it becomes one solid piece. Easier to work with like that. I mean, yeah, it's going to take a little longer, but that's okay. It's, better to prefer doing a good job than a crap job if I can. So that's what we're going to do next. Now you don't have to use a biscuit joiner. You could just glue it up like that. But I always find that this is a better job. So if you can afford one and it's within your budget and you're handy, I would highly recommend one, especially for these kind of projects. I'm putting each one 6 inches from either end and then 1 foot in between. Using this just to do my measuring. Should be good. Like I was saying before, this material is not 3/4 inch, so many of the tools are set up for 3/4 inch for center. These ones aren't, but that's okay. I mean, it's not a critical. You're only talking about a 32nd or a 16th of an inch at worst kind of thing. So should be fine. Shouldn't be an issue. Certainly not for this. Now, if I had a lot of panels going in, I'd label them so I know which ones are which. But these ones shouldn't be an issue because there's only 3 of them, so it shouldn't be an issue. We're back. Okay, so all the biscuits have been pulled out, drilled out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a dry fit before we start getting glue involved, and then just make sure that everything, is going to go where it's supposed to go rather than try to struggle with it after. Now we'll check the other side. Perfect. Unfortunately, I only have 2 pipe clamps to span this distance. We'll have to make it work. There, all clumped up. I'm gonna get rid of some of the glue. Easier to deal with it now than sanding. There. Looks not too bad. Let it sit for 24 hours and then can work with it again. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to buy one more piece because I guess I underestimated how much I needed. So back to the lumber store for me.